Hi, I'm Dave Mitchell. I'm 74 going on 100. I live here in Waikiki. I have a daughter, I have 2 grandkids, and they're the love of my life. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here. I came from Massachusetts, a little town called Gloucester, Massachusetts. I ran an insurance agency there. And when I was 58, my daughter got married, and I said, and she married a local boy, so I said, you're not going to have my grandchildren out in Hawaii, and I'm stuck in Boston. So we put our affairs in order, sold the agency, moved out to Hawaii. I just like the weather here. Yeah, and I mean, and I find people to be very friendly and very nice, yeah. And since I've had the cane, they're even nicer. I should have got one of these years ago. I recommend it to everybody. Get a cane. Well, that day I had gone out with my daughter and the 2 boys. Took my daughter out for her birthday lunch. And then we walked around the Ala shopping center. And I got home, I was tired. And rather than sitting like a gentleman, I plopped into my recliner and broke my pelvis. I tried to get up. My leg wasn't where it's supposed to be. And so we had to call the ambulance. I ended up at Queens, where the doctor said, well, we've got to do it. We've got to operate, put a bar in there for now, and put your leg socket back into the hip socket. And I've got a nice metal piece holding my pelvis together now. All I can say is don't feel sorry for yourself and say, oh, woe is me, woe is me. Get up there, do what you're supposed to do. If they say walk 10 steps, walk 12. Show them they're wrong, you can do more. And you just keep doing it. And then after they kicked me out of the rehab, one day I got a call. It wasn't a spam number, so I answered it. And it was a local number, and she introduced herself and told me she was Debbie and that her agency that she worked for did follow-up, for patients that were recently released. And she was going to be contacting me once a week just to make sure things are going well and that something special doesn't have to be done. And it was comforting to know that, I didn't have to rely on calling a doctor or calling the ambulance if something really had to be done. And and we had the PT and OT people coming in by that point. And it was good just hearing from her, just to remind me, okay, here's what you said you were going to get done. Did you get it all done? Most of the time, I'd say, yeah. There were a few things I put off. I said, I still got to do that, still got to do that. Watching too many cartoons, on TV, yeah. But she would call every week, and we'd have nice conversations, and it became more like friendly talk. Friend talk rather than, I'm here to supervise and make sure you're healing well, and you're going to be a good patient. None of that, It was, Davey, how they going? Like my grandmother talking to me. And they're taking care of you. And that's the way I felt. But it was good because I tend to procrastinate. And when you're living by yourself, you say, oh, I got more time, I'll do it later, And I just needed that reminder to do this. I was remembering to do my physical therapy and meet with my PT guy once a week and do the exercises. But it was the paperwork things you have to do in life. Like my doctor told me he was retiring. So I had to call my healthcare provider, get a new primary care physician. I put it off for 2 weeks. It was just a simple phone call. But she reminded me, said, Dave, you got to do it this week. Just get it done this week. And I did. Sometimes I just needed that little motivation, that urging on to know that I wasn't the only one thinking about these things. There was someone else out there. And it motivated me to do it. It gave me the confidence that I knew I wasn't fighting this battle alone. I want to thank Kalele for all the support they gave me and for being there when I needed them the most. Thanks a lot, Debbie. Thanks a lot, Kalele.